Yeah, welcome back to the Edley Cup cricket final. And Manchester I have set Mayday 291 to win the Edley Cup for 2024. 291 is a big target, that's all. Christopher Lewis and bigger buck of water out of that young boy. What were the openers? One buck of water out of that young boy. What were the openers? Wake up. Lewis I know that. Christopher Lewis I know. Who are the openers, young boy? Who are the two openers? Oh, Lewis I know.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have been waiting for.
Are you with Williams?
And right now, anything could happen. For example, if the match could be finished this afternoon, it could go into Wednesday tomorrow afternoon. Nobody knows. And that's how cricket is. A game of glorious uncertainty. And it's a game that keeps you on your...
So welcome back. I hope you're hearing me loud and clear. Please put it in the chat if you're hearing me loud and clear. Welcome back. So Mayday need 291 to win the 2024 Edley Cup as Moore comes in now. He's up on ball to oh, for a moment, that's a leaf blowing across the pitch. For a moment, I thought it was the Bales. I thought it was a dream start. For a moment, I thought it was a dream start. I thought it was the Bales. Yeah, Lewis is on strike. This is a regular opening pair. 3 slips and a gully goes down. Moore comes in, ball to Lewis, and he leaves that alone outside. He kept very low. And this will be the danger for Mayday. That one kept low as it goes through. The 3 slips. So let's give you the Mayday feel. What is happening here? This gentleman was immediately they are putting somebody under the helmet. So we're going to look at the field. It seems like they are taking out the... No, you have 3 slip because Morgan is going to third slip. And you have a forward short leg. So let's look at the field now. There's 2 slip, a gully, backward point, cover, mid-off, mid-on, forward short leg, and the fine leg. So that's the field. 2 slip and a gully, backward point, cover, mid-off. Moore makes his way in from the northern end. Again, he pulls up out of his run-up. Lewis shaping to drive. So, 291. Mayday need 291 to win. After bowling out Manchester High for 189. So let's watch now. More is it to Lewis, and Lewis just plays that one out into the offside. The man at backward point field. There is no run. So live action here from the Manchester High School cricket ground in Mandeville, Manchester, the heart of Mandeville. An interesting match. It's the Manchester Derby. 2 teams from Manchester in the final of the Edley Cup. As that have happened before, probably Homewood and Manchester would have met in the finals. So here's it now as Moore makes his way now up to the wicket. Ball to Lucy, up and drive, beaten, goes through to the keeper. Loose shot outside the half stump. Welcome everyone, thank you. Jennifer Brown, Vaughn Morgan, welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Vaughn Morgan, thank you. Thank you, Tony And the score. Could you just tell us where you're watching from, please? Just please tell us where you're watching from. Hello, who you come here, come here, come here. Yes, come along. Yes, you are smiling. And you come because these Manchester high school girls are shy. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk to us here. They don't want to talk to the press. They don't want to talk to the press. As the score is none without loss. What the hell, buddy? Come, miss, come. Moore comes in now. To bowl to Lewis and that beat outside the half stump. So Lewis. So you can't say that and the man is a national player and they don't call him. No, you. The man is a national player. So you are saying that the Jamaican coaches don't see that? No man, you can't say that, man. So that's the first wicket there. More pitched up and Christopher Lewis into the drive.
Lewis caught Mayday and 1 wicket for no one. 1 wicket for no one. Lewis caught in the slip by Matthew Morgan of the bowling of Moore.
Thank you, Gavin. We appreciate it. So, Mayday have lost their first wicket. Christopher Lewis gone caught in the gully by Morgan after bowling of Moore. So, Mayday looking to get 291 to win. They are 1 wicket for no runs, none for 1. So, the new batsman is Javed Williams. Javed Williams is the leading run scorer in schoolboy cricket in Jamaica in 2024. He has to deliver today. Moore comes in now to bowl to Williams. He's in bowl and Williams turned that off is it down to the man on the fine leg boundary and they will get a single. Let's watch the signal here. No signal from the umpire. So Williams is off the mark. He's on 1. And Mayday High School after 1 over. 1 for 1. 2. There's a no ball. 2 for 1. So I was told that there's a no ball. 2 for 1. Looking to get 191, 291 to win.
And at the end of the first over, Mayday are 2 runs for 1 wicket. Here with Williams on 1.
Fast, brother.
No, the boss, you see the ball with one boat. The picture, but you just come
I hope I get your name right. As it said that they made 189, so they led by 290 overall because they were leading by 190, 101 in the first innings. So Mayday will need 291 to win. And they have lost their first wicket. Christopher Lewis gone caught in the slip without scoring. 2 for 1. So that's Harriet outside the half stump to Williams. He allows it to go through. Welcome Von Morgan. So Matthew Morgan for podcast. I sure you love that catch that he took just now. Up and bowl, and he drives into the covers, and there's no runs. The return comes in. The Manchester players are very sharp onto the ball. So Youth is yet to face a delivery. The batsman out, Christopher Lewis, gone for naught. Christopher Lewis, one of the stars of last year's final, we took 5 wickets, almost bowled Mayday to victory. I think that was a final that was there for Mayday to win. Harriet now comes over the wicket to bowl to Williams, and Williams confidently forward, showing the class that he is. He's really probably the top batsman in schoolboy cricket, having made the most runs this year. But he needs to deliver in the final. Big cricketers deliver on the big occasion. As Harriet turns, very long run up, he walks, then he breaks into that run up now. Look at him, passes the umpire, ball to Williams, and Williams drive into the covers. He's going now towards the boundary. They're going for one, they're looking for a second, no. And the return comes in, so he moves up now to 2. The score moves up to 3. 3 for 1 in over number 2. Very important that Williams bat a long time. For you will need to bat a very long time. So Hewitt will face his first delivery. Hewitt who made 57 in the first innings. He's going to be attacking. He defends there, solid in defense there, stylishly so too. We expect that Hewitt will be the attacking bowler. The attacking batsman, sorry. So as you see there, Mayday needs 291. And this is a final year for many of these students at Mayday. And more or less the program will have to be rebuilt. Will Oral Simpson have the patience to rebuild a program? It's left to be seen. Harriet. That drives, misses, goes through to the keeper. And there's no one that one goes away from the batsman. He was on the front foot looking to drive. So at the end of the over, Mayday High School 3 for 1.
I didn't really look on the ball, honestly. But it mean the low at your ball. We go look.
Yeah, there's a few watch and give me the feedback, you know what? Always. Above that.
You touch your camera and so like that?
Yeah.
No, I'm just keep remembering. Time is.
Moore will continue over the wicket, but to bowl to Williams. Down the leg side there, Keeper down the leg side, stifled appeal. The score remains 3-1. So this is a uphill task here. A very uphill task for Mayday today. Moore is bowling from the... It's a good turnout here. Good spectators from the public as the coach of Carolina College walk past us. Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, man. As Moore comes in now. Over the wicket, ball to short. He punches it through the inside. That is Williams. They gone for one. The Mayday supporters are clapping two. Williams now moves up to 4. And he's the only one who has scored runs so far for Mayday with 1 no ball, 5 for 1. In over number 3. It is being bowled by Moore. So Moore is it to Williams and he dug that out. That's a good delivery. Pitched up and he dug it out. And there is no run. Let's watch more. As he comes in now, ball to Williams, wide outside the half stump, wide signal by the umpire. 6 for 1, Mayday High School. 6 for 1. A big target. As Moore comes in now to bowl to Williams. He's pitch up and he drives, diving a foot by the fielder at mid-on. Good stop. And the batsman has to come in their crease and he sends a return in. Manchester not giving up any run. They're keeping the pressure on. Good pressure fielding here from the Manchester fielders. 6 for 1. The score is now 6 for 1. More is it into Williams, and that one kept low. You can see bang it into the pitch, but it didn't come up. It kept low, and that will be the danger. He's going to pitch up one and it's going to kick. As we have seen it. We have seen it. As Moore goes back into the distance. As there's a nice crowd. I hope you can see there's a crowd behind him as he runs in. Hop. Ball to Williams, and Williams comfortable in behind that one, and there is no run. So at the end of the over, the score, Mayday High School looking to get 291 to win, or 6 for 1.
Okay, that's the end of the third half. Mayday, 6 runs for 1 wicket. Williams on 4, he went back to the top of the mark.
So that's the second wicket gone down. Hewitt gone bold. He's done knocked back out of the ground. And so Manchester on fire as the storm sent Cat wheeling. It does knock back. Wow. Made in trouble at 6 for 2.
Okay, yes, it is 2 wickets down now for Mayday. And it was ball all over the place by Harriet. And the ball knocking out most of the stumps. 2 left, 1 in the middle. And the score is now 6 for 2. And the new batsman coming out is the captain Edward. And he has the ball and Lady High School on his shoulders, but his shoulders are gone. It is 6 for 2. Mayday 6 for 2. As it was in the semi-finals, so shall it be in the finals. Because they don't even have water and they run out of water, so I guess they would manage to go. Alright, understand.
It's easier for you watch it on your phone than watch it on your stuff. Okay. Alright. So finally, someone other than Williams scored a run for Mayday. So Mayday is in real trouble. And with 2 hours to go before the close of the day's play, this match is likely to finish this evening. And Manchester High, if light permitted, can ask for extra half hour if they think they can win the match this evening. So if light permitted, this match may well finish this evening. These two have to bat, and they have to bat deep for Mayday. And they have to realize that they're, both batsmen are playing drives. And that's not the way. Kadisha Burrell, I love this spirit, and that is true. Yesterday, Hewitt got 5 wickets and he made 50 runs over the wicket. Ball to Edwards, who turned it into the onside. There is no run. Oh, Williams. It was Williams. Sorry about that. It was Williams. At the end of the over, the score is... The score is 7 for 2 at the end of the over.
Okay, so update.
Young boys, don't have to early on the front, as you know. Yo, 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 yo! 'Morris comes into bowl to Edwards down the leg side, and it will go away for 4 by. So 4 by, that was fast down the leg side. So the score will move up now to 11 for 2. Mayday still need 280 runs. 280 runs. They are 11 for 2. $11 for 2. Moore comes in now to bowl to Edwards. Bowl to Edwards and allows it to go through. And you can see Edwards is determined. There's a good look about Edwards here. He's concentrating very hard. 11 for 2. The first innings, Manchester High made 219. Mayday reply with 118. And so Manchester led by 101. And Manchester made 189 in their second innings. Setting, let me go over that because I think I probably mixing up myself. I will tell you at the end of the over here, Garnett, Mr. Garnett, over the wicket come more. Bowl to Edwards allows it to go through and there is no run. And as the bowler walk back to his mark, so Manchester won the toss, batted first, made 219. Mayday in reply made 200. Mayday in reply made 118. When Manchester batted a second time, they made 189, setting Mayday a target of 291. So Mayday's batting, they need 291 to win. They are 11 for 2. And these are their 2 key batsmen. Ryan Edwards, who is a West Indies under-19 all-rounder. Let's watch more. And that one crept along the ground. That one literally crept along the ground. And it goes through to the keeper. Fortunately for Mayday and fortunately for Ryan Edwards, it was not on the stump. So the two batsmen at the crease for Mayday, Ryan Edwards, the West Indies under 19 all-rounder, and Javed Williams, who scored the most runs in schoolboy cricket this year. So these are two competent batsmen, and they will have to go far away if Mayday to get close to the total. More to Edwards, they allows it to go through. So that's the end of the over. End of the over, Mayday 11 for 2. Okay. I guess everyone has their opinion. Says Area to continue. He will be bowling to Javed Williams. He's into Williams, and Williams drives smoothly down to mid off for no run. There's two slips and a gully for Williams. Harriet over the wicket, ball to him. And just plays that one into the onside. Down back with a square leg for a single. So Williams will now move up to 6 to 5. Edwards is on 1. The score will move up to 12 for 2.
Mayday would love to see these two batting out the rest of.
Okay, the mic is back. Mayday, they are 12 for 2, chasing 291. They need a further 279 to win. And of course, Manchester is still concerned because they know the two batsmen that are there. Much should be dependent on them, so they're waiting to see what will happen to start to celebrate. Alright, so it is 12 for 2. 2 batsmen out. Hewitt didn't travel the scorers. And of course, Hewitt didn't bother to travel the scorers either.
Down the leg side, Edwards looking to whip it away. Didn't make contact. It goes through to the keeper. So definitely Manchester will be looking to get the breakthrough. They know if they get one of these wicket, one of these two guys. They know that these two guys, on the other hand, Mayday would want to see these two bat to the end of the day. If these two bat until the end of the day and they are probably 80 for 2, 85 for 2, it will set up an interesting final day. That was played in the onside by Edwards. The fielder at forward square closed rapidly on it, and there was no run. So First Global Bank, big up First Global Bank for sponsoring the Edley Cup. Big up Flakies and Ward Avenue for providing the lunch. So big up to all of those persons involved. So if these two batsmen can probably bat to the close of play and Mayday is anywhere between 75, 85 for 2, then it will be a very interesting third day. But if one of these batsmen should get out, especially early, the match may well end today. So good evening. So it hinges on these two as Harriet is into Edwards. He flipped this away. It's going to run very close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary. No. Oh, good work there by... Oh. I was just to say good work by the fielder on this fine leg boundary coming around. but then he fumbled it and it goes into the boundary for 4. So that was pitched up by Harriet and Edwards whipped it away, 2 square leg down to the boundary for 4. The score now will move up now for 16 for 2. Edwards is on 5 and Williams is on. Both batsmen are on 5, 16 for 2. So look, 3 slips a gully, a backward point, a mid-off, so there's a big gap on the outside. We have seen this tactics already from Barry Barnes for many, many years. Harriet ball to Edwards and Edwards strokes it down to mid-on and there is no run. We have seen the tactics where he no ball signal, so the score now will move up to 17. No ball. 17 is it without loss. Hello, miss, you want to have a few words with me? You want to have a few words with me? Okay. Harriet is it. Ball to Edwards. That one kept low, but he watched it. There's a certain determined look on Edwards' face at the crease. Very determined. At the end of the over, the score 17 for 2. Both batsmen are on 5.
Okay, good. No, it look like it don't matter, you know. Yeah, it look like it just have to wait till it go blank. I just have to. I just have to just. It must be some time on it or something. Ball to Williams and Williams. What happened there? He plays it out into the offside. More is it. Outside there, some loose shot by Williams. Very loose shot by Williams. He should not be chasing that one any at all as it goes through to the keeper. Very, very loose shot by Williams. $17 is it for 2. Moore to Williams. Shot. And when he bowl like that, Williams look very comfortable. He needs to pitch up the ball. Once you bang it into the pitch is slow and it's like almost tennis ball bounce. Williams have all the time in the world to just get in behind that one and played it down in front of him. Definitely Moore need to pitch up the ball here now. As he has 2 slips, a gully, a backward point, a cover, a mid-off. So it's a 6-3 field, a mid-on, a forward short leg, and a man on the fine leg boundary. That one, what happened there? It seems to get a bottom edge and bounce over the keeper head and it runs into the boundary for 4. Let's watch the signal. Yes, it was wide outside the half stump. Williams go looking to play it through the outside. They got a bottom edge and it goes into the boundary for 4. We have here with us the psychologist for the Mayday cricket team. And just going to have a few words with her. Good afternoon, miss. Remind us your name again.
Good afternoon. My name is David Evans, guidance counselor at Mayday High School.
Yes. So what have you been telling the boys them today?
Well, I didn't get to speak with them, but when I saw them this morning, I did encourage them to just stay focused and just play their own game.
Okay, so that's the message, to play their own game. All right. Do you think that Mayday can get this total?
Of course, they can because we have batsmen who went over 100 before, and I know that they have the potential and the ability. They just need to just keep focused.
All right. Thank you very much and have a wonderful afternoon and best of luck. You're welcome. So the score is 21 for 2. Williams at 9, Edwards at 5. 21 for 2. As Moore comes in now to bowl to Williams down the leg side, taken by the keeper. End of the over is 21 for 2. Stewie, yeah, come now. Come have a few words. No, I want to ask you a few words. What's your first name again? So we have with us now Dwight Stewart. He is the coach of the Clarendon College team that went to the semi-final and was beaten by Mayday in the semi-final. Looking back at that semi-final, what do you think you could have done different, sir?
I always point out the catches that was dropped really put us in a bad position. I can't afford drop 6 catches against a Mayday team, high team like that. I expect to really win a cricket match.
Yes, sir. Because at one stage you have them 20 for 3 in the first innings and allow them to get up to 287?
Yeah, 287 I think. And have them 20 for 3 and 85 for 5. That's what the more matches, the 121 the most. Yeah. And they came back, which is almost from the batters. They batted well also. But they were a better team than us. They're more healthy team, they're more mature team than us. This year I lost 2 players. And they lost about 6 or 5. So next year we'll be a better showing for us.
Okay. So you're only losing 2 players, but those 2 players, Palmer and Cameron, are really key players in your team. So how are you going to replace them? Because they made a lot of runs for you this year.
Yes, definitely. Palmer and Cameron have been a talent for us. Always making a run. But I must say they're put in place for players coming through. And they're going to improve as the year coming year to go. So we're going to work on them to make them be a Cameron, better than Cameron and Palmer. Yes.
Tell us about that tall fast bowler, West. I saw him bowling with some pace. I heard that he's still under 16. What are your thoughts on the prospect for West?
Yeah, West is a 16-year-old, 6 feet 6.
6 feet 6 inches.
Yeah. Very tall guy. West is one for the future. And West is doing strong grip. He's tall, but I realize West is not that strong. So right now he's doing strong grip. And going forward, I think he'll be one for the future. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dwight Stewart, and all the best, sir. I hope next year we'll see you in the final. All the best. Thank you. Edwards is forward and plays that one out into the offside as we approach a drinks break. What's the score? Still 21 for 2. We are live here at the Manchester High School in the final of the Edley Cup for 2024. And I just spoke there to Dwight Stewart, the coach of beating the semi-finalist Clarendon College. Nice to see that although his team lost the semi-final, he still can come out and watch the final. That's very good. Very encouraging. Traveling all the way from Chapperton. Let's watch Harriet. or whip this away through mid wicket. It's swollen up though. It's gone for one. They come for two. I don't think they will. They look for the three. No, they're not testing the arm. So two more runs. The score moves up to 23 now. 23 for two.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. That them still run me. I know that, but they run me. I can't go behind it. Well, they don't run me, man. Yeah, but remember, said the tent and everything would have to go with me. Yeah, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. I know it would be better, but you know, it's what it is, eh? Yeah. So it's 23 for two at the end. At the end of the over. Ah, but that's not a proper video card. What a video card? Transmitter, video transmitter. So you just no man. They're what do you call it now? They are plugged on the camera. You can just plug in the video card and you can stay anywhere and capture the image. That's what it was. 23 for 2. I just guide this. It's running very close towards the third man boundary. They're gone for one. They will come back for second as the fielder picks it up 5 meters within the third man boundary and send in a magnificent return to the keeper straight in his gloves. And the score will now move up now to 25 for 2. So Kerry and Jackson is keeping abreast of the score. Thank you, Kerry and Jackson. I heard somebody asking the score. 25 now for 2. So Javed Williams is on 11. Ryan Edgeworth on 7. So the umpire is going to inspect the ball here to see, it's drinks. So it's at the drinks break. Mayday High School are 25 for 2, looking to get 291 to win the 2024 Edley Cup cricket competition.
Power.
Hmm?
Power.
No.
Alright.
All right. Watch the umpire out there. Yo, no watch the umpire, my good signal. Come in, Chester. Door up thing. So we are about to resume, and that's Matthew Morgan. That looks to be Matthew Morgan to come in from the northern end. Reverend, sir, yeah, Reverend, sir, yes, Reverend. Reverend Morgan, the destroyer. This doesn't look good. Is it on his hand or is it his quad? What happened there just now? He was the destroyer of Mayday in the first innings. So resume after the drinks break with Mayday on 25 for 2. Never saw you post it, General. Saw you post drinks, but I never saw that. It's all right after the next over. Your edge. Oh, drop shot. Edge, but it dropped short of the slip. It just didn't carry. Good stop there by the fielder in the slip. A good stop there by Broomfield. As Morgan who wreaked havoc in the first innings. Is back on Revlon Morgan. It's into, turn this away, down to fine leg. It's going to run into the boundary. It's not going to stop into the boundary now. Good shot by Williams. And that's 4 for Williams. And the score is now 29 for 2. So Williams has turned that away, goes into the boundary for 4. And he moves up now to 13. Do that thing, my boy. Do that thing. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. So Coach Barnes pointing out that the ball is not carrying to the slip. That is so true. As Morgan into Williams, and Williams defending to the onside, and there is no run. You know? 29. So at the end of the over, that's Reverend Morgan first over. He did not pick up a wicket in this innings as he did in the first innings in his first over. And at the end of the over, it's 29 for 2.
Mayday High School 29 for 2, 29 for 2. Meaning our finals 462 runs to win, 261 for attack.
So Sims have taken up the bowling. I think this is a good decision to bring on the spinner this time. Maybe. And Edwards is taking an eternity to get ready. I don't like it when the batsmen get so ready. Takes so long to get ready. If I'm the umpire, I'm prepared to send them. If I'm umpiring, every 50-50 chance, go against the batsman if he takes that long to get ready. Full toss, and he drives it down to long on for a single. He will move up now He's moved up to 8. The score moved up to 30 for 2. So at this stage, it's a much better batting performance from Mayday in their second innings. And they'll definitely like these two batsmen to bat out the rest of the day. While on the other hand, Manchester High School will be looking to get the breakthrough. And I said it again, if the breakthrough came anytime within the next half an hour, this match may well finish this evening. But if these two bat out the rest of the day, it will be a very interesting third day. Sim sees it. Ball to Williams, and he's beaten outside the off stump. Appears just to pull away the bat at the last moment, but it turns across him. I'm going to give you the field after this over as they're making some adjustment with the forward short leg, just asking him to go to his left a little. The batsman pull out at the last moment. Something seemed to be on the pitch there. Well, just the very last moment. Let me give you the field. There's a slipper backward point, a cover, extra cover mid-on, deep mid-wicket, and a backward square leg and a forward short leg. Off that one was wide outside the half stump. Williams just allows it to go through, and there is no run. Yes, 30 for 2. Kerry Jackson is now 30 for 2. Thank you for keeping up with the scoring. We appreciate that. We appreciate the interaction in the chat. So please smash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button and share the feed. The game is really slowing up here now. And this is what we don't like about cricket. It's slow up. That's why I couldn't umpire, because I would send some of these batsmen. Comes in now, ball to Edwards, after that to Williams, off the back foot, stroke it down the offside of the pitch. The bowler field in his follow through, there's no run. 30 for 2. Okay, Kadish up round the wicket, ball to Williams, who just tapped that into the onside, and there is no run. So, barking instruction here, the coach. It comes in now. Round the wicket and ball to Williams, and Williams is onto the front foot, and there is no run. The score remains on 30 for 2. At the end of the over, Mayday High School looking to get 291 to win the Edge Cup. They are 30 for 2.
Much better today, right? You tune into the much better. Yes.
Outside. Raven Morgan make his way in, ball to Edwards, and Edwards looking to play a forcing shot down to mid-off, and there is no run. The score remains on 30. 30 for 2 at 4:35 on the second day of the 3-day Cup final between Mayday and Manchester High School. It's a 5-4 field. as Morgan comes in now, and he just pulled out of his run-up at the last time. Seemed to have missed his run-up there. And seems to be having a little trouble here. So let's look at the field. So there's a slip, then there's a gully, there's a backward point, there's an extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, backward square leg, and a man on the fine leg boundary. It's a 5-4 field. So one slip and then there's a gap. So it's a slip and a gully, backward point, cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, backward square leg, and a fine leg. Revlon Anderson comes in from the road end. Ball to Edwards, and Edwards is early into that one. Plays it down to mid-off, and there is no run. Good tight bowling, good tight cricket. Great determination is shown here by Edwards. This partnership is key if Mayday is to win this match. Manchester will be looking to break this partnership as quickly as possible. Revlon over the wicket to Edwards. And Edwards plays that down to mid-on. The fielder comes across and field, and there is no run. Score remains 30 for 2. Tight going here. Tight going here. Good quality cricket in this Headley Cup final. At this stage, it doesn't appear to be a walkover. Oof. It's a full delivery. Edwards went for the drive. He drives over it, and it goes through to the keeper. It was outside the half stump. Luckily for him, it was outside the half stump. So that was pitched right up. So Mayday 30 for 2. Williams having a word with Edwards. Probably just needed to bend the left leg a little more. Bend at the knee and lean into the drive. And probably would have gotten that one, but it was a bit straight as it goes through to the keeper. Let's watch Morgan again. Comes into Edwards. And he drive this time through the cover. It running out towards the cover boundary. They go for one. They are back for the second. The fielder picked it up 5 meters within the boundary and sent out wayward returning. Backed up on the inside by the square leg. The score moves up to 32 for 2 at the end of the over. At the end of the over, Mayday High School 32 for 2, looking to get 2-9-1 to win the Headley Cup final. So we lost the feed here for a moment, but understandable. We seem to be having that issue right through the day. But we are back up. So let's watch. And that's forward by the batsman who picked up the ball and returned it to the bowler. Comes in now. Ball to Williams, and he strokes it into the offside, looking for a single, but there's no single there. The score remains on 32. Welcome Ron McFarlane. Condition of the outfield is not conducive for development of youth. Okay, round the wicket comes Simpson. He comes in now, ball and whipped away through the onside. They gone for one. The fielder on the mid-wicket boundary comes around. He feels now picked up one-handed, sends the return in to the keeper, but it was very short, and they get 2 more. So 2 more to Williams, and the score will now move up now to 34. So Mayday is 34 for 2. Williams is on 17. Edwards is on 10. Simpson into Williams, and Williams just defends that out into the onside, and there is no run. Comes in now, ball to Williams again, and Williams taken at the pad long forward. That never going to be given at any day, and there is no run. So that was not going to be given on any day. Kerry and Jackson said that they're making history today. At the end of the over, Mayday 34 for 2, looking to get 291.
Of 12 overs, Mayday they need a further 257 to win. Manchester need 8 wickets. Knockout batsman Williams on 17, Edwards on 10, and Morgan will continue from the northern end.
Morgan over the wicket to Edwards, and Edwards then just playing forward again. This pitch is keeping it's somehow it's easy to bat on, but the fact that it is keeping low, you know. And there's a change now. The fielder coming off the fine leg boundary, the keeper going up under the stump. So very interesting decision here. Oh, so the fielder is coming back on the fine leg boundary as the keeper goes up under the stump. So this is going to be very interesting now. Let's watch the strategy here, the tactics. Down the leg side there. Oh, he went for the stump in there. He went for the stump in there. It was down the leg side. The score will move up to 35 now for 2. So Mayday much better today than what they were yesterday. Much better. At this stage yesterday they were wobbling. If they had gotten this start yesterday, it would be a different match at this moment. Probably they were just a little overconfident yesterday and were too hairy-fairy. All right, we're going to watch Morgan, is it, that is coming into Williams, who drives to the man at backward point, and there is no run. Just opening the face of the bat and just steering it to backward point, and there is no run. The score remains on 34 for 2. The target, remind you, is 291. Williams on 17, Edwards on 10. Yeah. So it's 35 for 2. It's 10's going here. It's tight cricket. There's interesting cricket here at Manchester High School. Earlier today, we spoke with the president of the Jamaica Football Federation. He comes in now over the wicket, Morgan, and he looks good. The batsman look good. That length, and he's down. Morgan is down. Is he down or not? There was a loud cry. Did we hear something? He's probably down and out. Is that so? So Revlon Morgan is down, but he's up, and he takes back the ball from the umpire. He's a soldier. This Manchester High School team, they battle hard. We saw the innings of Nelson, which in the end might well be the difference in this match. The innings of Nelson. Are you hearing us now, Kerry and Jackson? I hope you're hearing us now. Because all the lights are on, so I trust you're hearing us loud and clear. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. As the new bowler is Matthew Morgan and he's bowling to the captain of Mayday. And that one turns across him and he just allows it to go through. It's a good tight match at this stage. Very good and tight match at this stage. Let's watch again. And it's forward. It peels off the outer edge of the bat. It runs down towards backward point in the region of a short third man and they get a single. And that will push the score up now to 36. 36 for 2. Edwards will move up to 11 and comes into strike. Just hold it in the region, we can see it now. No, man, you're not. 17. All right, cool. If you can keep it here, so I'm still see it, you know. You just, yeah, you understand me? So, you know. So Williams comes back into strike. I'm gonna tell you the feel for Williams. I'm gonna tell you the feel for Williams in a bit. That Matthew Morgan is bowling to. He has a slip on a backward point. He's into Williams. And Williams strokes this to the man at cover. So there's a slip, a backward point, a cover, a mid-off, a man on the long on boundary, a mid-wicket, a straight mid-wicket, a backward square leg, and a man on the deep mid-wicket boundary. So it's a 5-4 field. Morgan bowled to Williams, and he just blocked that into the offside. So it's a 5-4 field. So the 4 on the offside is the first slip, the backward point, the cover, and the mid-off. Regulation field. On the onside, there's a long on and a deep mid-wicket. As he comes in now, bowl to Williams, a full toss and he drives. Cannot beat the man at cover, and there is no run. So at the end of the over, the score is 36 for 2. Williams on 17, Edwards on 11. Must say this is a much more determined effort from the Mayday batsmen, and one of which that they had shown this effort in the first innings, this determination. And there was a sense of too confidence for me in the first innings. You know, that is my opinion though. Simpson now comes in now to bowl to Edwards, who turned this into the onside. The fielder comes off the long on boundary and field, sends the return in. They go through for a single. 37 now for two. Edwards move up to 12. So back on the first innings, I think there was just a little bit of too much confidence from the Mayday batsmen, and they weren't tight enough. They weren't determined enough. And then Manchester capitalized and put themselves in a dominant position in this match. And Mayday will have to bat out of their skin to win this match, because 290 in a schoolboy cricket match on the final day in the fourth innings, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. And on no stretch of the imagination. So Simpson goes round the wicket to bowl to Williams. Full toss, and Williams doesn't put it away, pat it back to the bowler, and there is no run. 37 for 2. Round the wicket to Williams, and Williams drive to the man on the cover, halfway towards the cover boundary. He cannot prevent the single. Williams move up to 18. The score moves up to 38 for 2. Ryan Edwards, who's on 12, comes back into strike. So I'm going to give you the feel for Edwards. The feel for Edwards. So let's look at the field. There's a slip, a backward point, then there's a big gap to extra cover, and I'm on the long off and long on boundary. There's a mid wicket, and then there's a straight mid wicket, or you could say a short mid on. Sim sees it, bowl to Edwards, and Edwards strokes this down to the fielder coming off the long off boundary. That's well played. That's rotating the strike. That's good. Very good. He moves up to 13. The score is 39 for 2. And probably I don't think that Manchester should be giving up that single there at this time, because I do not see that aggressive intent. Off the back foot, he turn it into the onside, down behind square, and there's no run. So as I was saying, I don't see that aggressive intent from the Mayday batsmen. So I would not necessarily have the deep fielders. But then what do I know? I have never won the Headley Cup yet. Comes forward is Javed Williams. I've never won it, neither as a player nor a coach. So what do I really know? All I can do is talk, but I won't have the feelers in the deep. At the end of the over, the score is 39 for 2. So as we approach 5 minutes to 5, match scheduled to finish at 6 o'clock. 100 overs in the day's play, but 4 will come out of that for the 2 change of innings. So it's 96 overs in the day's play, whichever come last. In bowl to Edwards, full toss, and he drives down to the man at mid-on. Can't score. Score remains at 39 for 2.
Edwards on 13. He's on strike. Matthew ball to Edwards. A little short. He allows the batsman to go onto the back foot. That is not going to affect him as if he will, unless he has the flipper, that delivery is not going to affect the batsman. He need to pitch it up a little more. And that was a full toss and he hit it over the man at long off. Oh no, it goes into the boundary for 4. It goes into the boundary for 4. The feed is coming back right now. It's a full toss. It was a full toss, and the feed is back. So the feed was thank goodness that the feed is back. It was a full toss, and he hit it over the man who was halfway to the long on boundary for 4. That's Edwards. Just needed to clear the field, and he did that. So they decide to bring him back in again. He's not on the boundary. Morgan, ball to Edwards, and Edwards drive. Straight to the fielder at long on. Straight to the fielder. What a good catch that was. He dived forward and took a good catch. What a good catch and what a good statics there from the Manchester High School. So Edwards drove that one flat, and there is Williams asking him why he never go over the top of again, and there's a big wicket there for Mayday to lose as he drove it to the man coming in off midway towards the long on boundary, who come forward and took a good catch. And so Williams goes for 43 for 3. Williams goes for 17. So not Williams. Williams is still there. Edwards, and it's a big wicket. And I cannot emphasize how big a wicket that is, as Edwards was looking real good, but he was tempted into just loft that one. It was a nothing shot. He should have either gone over the top or hit the ball on the ground, but he basically just tapped the ball to the man halfway towards the long on boundary. And after lofting the previous ball over the fielder head, and I thought that the fielder should have gone back to the boundary, the bowler called him in and said, "This is where I want you." And Edwards picked him out perfectly, and he's gone. Very big dismissal. It was a soft shot. It was a soft dismissal. So the new batsman seemed to be Mead. He comes onto the front foot and defends out into the offside, and there is no run. Very interesting. So will Mayday lose their second consecutive Headley Cup final? Matthew Morgan bowl to Mead, who drives on the bounce to the field that cover, and there is no run. At the end of the over, Mayday 43 for 3. And I know that everybody's second team is Mayday, you know. Everybody, if you're not supporting Manchester, maybe if you have never been to Manchester, everybody is bringing Mayday. Most persons love to bring the underdog. So it's 43 for 3 at the end of the over. At the end of the over is 43 for 3. I just really think that Mayday is probably playing a little bit too timid. There are some balls that I really think they should be putting away, especially in this over. I saw where Williams should have been putting away at least two delivery in that over. He should have been hitting them away. And I really don't like this approach from Mayday. They need to be a little more positive. So to me, it appears that it's either or for Mayday. In the first innings, they came out ultra aggressive. And in this innings, they're probably now just batting a little too cautious and not finding that middle ground. Down the leg side, Mead turns it away. Down backward of squares, running towards the final leg boundary. But that's all there is. The score moves up by 1 now. So Mead is off the mark, 44 for 3. The leg by signal by the umpire. 44 for 3. So Mead is not off the mark as Williams comes back into strike. Let's watch what's going to happen now. Matthew Morgan, right arm leg spinner over the wicket, ball to Williams, who's forward. Good delivery that. Good step by the batsman. Good strokes. That's look good. Yeah. Comes in now. Ball to Williams. Shot. That's, really, that delivery was begging to be hit. It could have been hit over the infield. But there's a long on and a deep mid wicket. As Matthew Morgan comes in, ball to Williams. Williams drive through the offside, reaching out to that one. Good shot there, good positive intent. He reaches out to it and drives it through the offside. Lovely shot. His weight going through the ball, going through in a forward position as he eased that ball through the offside. He moves up to 20. The score is 46 for 3. Mead is yet to get off the mark, but that was a good shot, good positive shot. Down the leg side, he swings it away. It's running out towards the backward square leg boundary. Let's see, they're gone for one. They're coming back for a second. It goes into the boundary now, force signal by the umpire. He moves up now to 24, and that's the Mayday off century. So Mayday is now 50 for 3. And those are two good shots there by Williams towards the end of the over. Two good shots, 50 for 3.
Cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties. I'm sure this
He made 347. That's question. That question is bigger than me. My technical assistant is asking me why is Javed not in the Jamaica team, but that question is bigger than me. I can't answer that question. It's driven down towards mid-off. And when I say the Jamaica team, we're talking about, of course, the under-19 team as the leading run scorer in this year's schoolboy cricket. That's Javed Williams, the left-hander, is not in the team. So that is Simpson ball to Mead, and they go for a tight single, and that is good rotation of the strike. I love that. Much better. That's much better. He just came onto the front foot and he drives it down to mid-off for a single. That pushed the score up to 51. Mead is now off at the mark. He's on 1 as that one was driven down to mid-off. 51 for 3.
51 for 3.
Yes, 51 for 3. "51 for 3" as the left-handed Williams comes into strike. The slip goes down, comes in bowl. He's off the back foot and he strokes it back past the bowler, but cannot score there. You know, so that's a big question that I cannot answer here. Can't answer that question why Williams is not in the Jamaica under 19 team, not a part of the squad. That's above my pay grade. Having scored the most runs in high school cricket this year, is not in the squad. So very interesting, very interesting. And they also have 2 half centuries in the trials, so we don't know. Round the wicket to Williams, and Williams just allows it to go through outside the half stump. At the end of the over, the score is 51 for 3. Williams is on 21, was on 24, sorry, and Mead is on 1.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You prepared. Yeah. All right.
Morgan to Mead, and Mead drives outside the half stump, beaten. And this is what the Manchester High School team wants, as that one was tossed up by Morgan outside the half stump. And Mead was into the big booming drive. Comes in bowl to Mead, and Mead defends. You know, he's a strong lad. He's a very strong lad. He's not going to block those things. He's going to hit them far and hard or get out. Let's watch now. Morgan to Mead, and Mead drives back down the pitch to the bowler. Mead is always on looking for run. He's very fleet of foot. He has been bothered by a back injury right through the season. He just allows that one to turn outside the half stump and goes through to the keeper. Runners floated. He didn't go for the drive this time. He was not tempted. Edwards' dismissal really took me by surprise. He was looking so solid. Mead forward, and just plays it out into the offside. I just was not anticipating that dismissal. It really took me by surprise. I'm telling you the truth. Comes in now, and he allows that one to go through outside the half stump. So that's the end of the over, and that's the drinks break, and this will be the final drinks break of the day. As this the drinks, Mayday High School are 51 for 3, needing a further 240 runs to win this Edley Cup final. Yeah. What? Oh. But you have to click off everything that is there. No man, minimize the screen first before you use it.
Yeah.
So welcome back to live action here at Manchester High School as we resume for the final 45 minutes of day 2 of the Edu Cup final between Mayday High School and Manchester High. At this stage, Mayday High School needs another 240 runs to win, while Manchester needs 7 wickets. And that's a long forward there by Williams. He really stretches out to that one and killed the ball. It was tossed up there by Sims. He comes in again. He toss up a full toss. Oh, he should have put that away. He's probably now, as I said, probably just too cautious. Just too cautious there. Comes in round the wicket to bowl to Williams, and he defends. Nothing wrong with that shot, but the previous delivery, he should have put it away. It was is what you call ball and bat. That should be hit away through the offside. Simpson ball, good delivery again. That's a good delivery. you know. And why Simpson is allowed to bowl so good in this over is because Williams never put away that bad delivery. If he had put it away, then Williams Simpson would have been under pressure. But because he did not put it away, you may go ahead now, please. Because he did not put it away, comes in now, ball to Williams, and Williams is forward. And there is no run. At the end of the over, the score is 51 for 3.
Man, a full toss for the man, but you saw it? Yeah.
So Matthew Morgan to continues as we are deep into the final session of the day. Ball to Mead, and Mead just tapped the off volley to cover. That should have driven out. I'm trying to understand the approach here of Mayday High School because I just don't understand it. Off volley and full toss are being tapped to the fielders. And you cannot win cricket match by just tapping off volley and full toss to the fielders. So it's a good balls you're going to look to score off. So I just don't understand the strategy, the tactics of the Mayday High School. Morgan in to bowl to me, that one pitched and turn and bite. So if you continue to block off volley and full toss, sooner or later you're going to get a ball with your name on it. Because the bowlers are going to get confident. Because you're not coming at them. So he comes in now, and that one was outside the half stump. He leaves it alone, allows it to go through. But Demar Nelson, I agree with that. But full toss and half volley, you still have to push it. You still have to put it away. I agree with that. It will be a very interesting match tomorrow if they bat out the day. But you still have to put away the half volleys and the full toss. That's a wide ball down the leg side. Surprised that the umpire has not signaled wide. But that was way, way down the leg side. 51 for 3. 51 for 3. Williams on 24. Mead is on 1. He comes in over the wicket now. Ball to Mead, and Mead drives that down to mid-on. Trying to get a single there, but none is on. And he's sent back by Williams. Let's watch again. Matthews into Mead, and that one peel off the outer portion of the bat. And he was looking for the single. He set out for the single without looking where the ball had gone. But thankfully, Williams sent him back on time, and the fielder did not pick up cleanly either. So 2 consecutive Mayday overs have been bowled since the resumption after the final drinks break. Mayday High School 51 for 3, looking to get 291 to win. Eh? Apache keeping? Yeah, outside. Simpson continues. He comes in now, ball to Williams, and Williams reach out and drive that into the covers, and they go for a quick single. Good run in there. As the throw comes in, the keeper failed to collect. So one more to the total. 52 now, and finally they are off the 52 runs. Tajay, is it Tajay keeping? Isn't he injured? Is Tajay Nelson keeping?
Wow. So wasn't he injured? Some magic was work?
Okay. Comes in now. Simpson ball to me. We turn that down behind square and they go through for a single. This is good. Rotate the strike. This is good. 53. 53 now for 3. So Mead has moved up to 2. Williams on 25. He comes back into strike. 53 for 2. And that one turns across the batsman and there's no run. But if you don't attack the bowler, even when he bowls bad ball, he's going to have more confidence and may just bowl that early. Just block that out into the offside. But if that, all right, let's put it this way. You know, because I'm always one for opinion, you know. I'm not one who fight the opinion. I respect person's opinion. And in a cricket match, we're going to have different opinion. And I'm not going to fight anyone's opinion, right? So I got you. So just say that your tactics would be different from mine. Your one way will be right and mine is wrong. But the reverse may also be the true. Be true. So I'm not gonna, you know, it's just a matter of our different opinions. So, you know, so as you see that one pitched and turn across Williams through to the keeper. At the end of the over, the score is 53 for 3. So yeah, you understand me? Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. That, you know, is yes, it is Nelson keeping, right? Nelson is keeping, Paje Nelson. I don't, you know, probably some magic was work. You know, he was really struggling when he was batting. You know, so it's just it's a different opinion. I mean, I am neutral. You are more passionate towards your team, so I understand that. You know, for me, the important thing is that I try to call it as I see it. You know, but I respect everyone's opinion. I never that's another full toss and he drives it straight down to long on. You know, I would have wanted to see my batsman put away that one, but you know. So Mead. Let's watch ball again to Mead and that one turn across Mead. Oh, well bowled there by Macho Morgan. Mead was onto the front foot. He's coming down to look at the pitch where that one dropped. It could have hit one of those spots where the clay is loose. It could have hit a crack. Macho Morgan, is it? Yeah, man. So I love a discussion as long as we, you know, it's not like aggressive. I don't mind a discussion. Short. And he turns it away, down behind square. Let's see what will happen. They gone for one. When they come back for the second, Williams said no. So only a single. Will they get the second now? No. Well backed up. Well, not really well backed up, but it was backed up into the offside. But anyway, the score now moves up to 54. So Mead is on 3. Williams on 25 comes into strike. Yeah, man. So it's you know, it's the truth or graphic designer. I don't think it is deteriorating as fast as when I saw it yesterday morning. I thought it would. Camera. We lost pictures there for a moment, but we still have audio. It's gonna come up back any moment now. Realize that it continues to happen. You know, when the camera is high before a while, the pictures tend to go. When the camera, you know. So because we're only using one camera, you know, this. Let's watch now as he comes in now. Ball to Williams, and Williams just play it out into the offside. So I always like a good discussion. So I'm always going to 35 minutes to go. We don't need to lose any loose shot. Yeah, but I'm not talking about loose shot, you know. I'm not talking about loose shot, you know, Demar. I'm talking about a full toss and off volley. Well, nothing wrong with that shot that he plays just now. So I'm not talking about that type of, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a full toss and off volley. I really think that it doesn't matter how careful you want to play, you have to put away those shots. And that's my opinion. As I say, and Raheem Whitley saying that Mr. Brown, who is the wicket keeper? Who is the wicket keeper? Who is keeping? Yes, it's Nelson that is keeping. Nelson is the wicket keeper. All right, Patrick. You know yes. Nelson is the wicket keeper. Yeah, man. But the sun will kill you now when it dry. Patrick, you have to go with a Sunday morning, you know. Else we cannot stay here, so. Yeah. They'll have to put us somewhere else in the morning. If that's, you have to go with the Sunday morning. No, further out will be further away from inline. We want to go more inline, you know. If Javed, so Demar Nelson saying that if Javed bat until the next day, we have a huge chance. So you think that if Javed bat till the next day, they have a huge chance? So who is that back into the attack? Matthew Morgan is back into the attack. Not Matthew, Revon Morgan is back into the attack. So I say if Javed bat until tomorrow, until the next day, we have a huge chance. I do agree. It will be a very interesting match if he bats until tomorrow. I have no doubt about that it will be a very interesting match. We saw this yesterday. Morgan to Mead, and Mead is on the front foot, plays that down to Medan. So there's no sunshine at the moment here, but we saw that yesterday. We saw that yesterday. We saw that yesterday where the sun goes down and comes up, and it's up now. Drives by Mead, cannot beat cover. Yes, you misfield and they go through for a single and they will get two. So they come back for the second run. And come back for the second run there. Yeah, 56 for 3. So Mead is now on 5 and Javed Williams is now on 25. The thing is stay out there and build a concrete innings. Morgan to Mead, and Mead tuck that into the onside, no run. So let me read the comment from JJA. The thing is stay out there and build a concrete innings. He doesn't have to rush the game. The batsman will frustrate bowlers that way. All right, cool. Thank you for your opinion. As I said, I respect opinion. I don't have an issue with opinion. And Demar Nelson say Iman Nashane. Let's watch this delivery from Morgan. Drives down to mid-off, the field a misfield. They're going to get at least 2 here, probably 3. The touchdown now, will they come for the 3? Mead is interested in it, and they run hard, good running there, and that's lovely running. I love that. That is some urgency. That is not taking risks. And that's what I want to see, that sort of positiveness, that sort of energy. You know, and just so 3 more to the total. 59 over 3. Mead is on 8. Williams is on 25. Williams comes back into strike. So batsmen need to continue to probe and prod, especially with 34 minutes to go. Sometimes being cautious can lead to being tentative. I understood, but I would rather ensure wicket security. 30 minutes to go. All right. So what? I mean, I don't know. Kerry and Jackson. What OFC? What OFC mean? Of course. Okay, okay. Comment a block the game. Comment. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. All right, cool. Thanks. Thanks. All right. Thank you. All right. That's better now. I hope that is better. Okay. I hope that is better. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Mayday was in a similar position against Clarendon College when they lost three wickets. Yes, and I was at that match when they were 20 for 3. And you heard I spoke to the Clarendon College coach earlier. So 59 for 3. The target is 291. Javed Williams is on 25. And Mead, he drives this down to long off, and they will get a single. So Mead is now moving up to 9. The score now moves up to 60. Williams on 25 comes into strike. Yes, if Javed score 100, then Mayday will be definitely in the thick of things. Yes, so there's a score, 60? 60 for 3. Mead is on 9. Williams, who is on 25, comes into strike. Let's watch Matthew Morgan, who just float up a leg break, and Williams blocked it. Yes, sorry about that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's okay. He turned that down back with a square leg. They run 1. Will they get 2? No, only 1 there. He moves up to 26. The score moves up to 61 for 3. Definitely think that he got 1 there and there was only 1. But I would like to see more urgency in the running just in case the field at backward square leg had misfield. No, Warder's not yet bowl yet, Amani. Warder's not yet bowl. And so it turns out this is good now from Mayday. Just rotating the strike, picking off the single here. This is good. This is very good. The score moves up to 62 for 3. 10 for Mead, 26 to Williams. So this is good. Pardon me? Drive a full toss. He beats cover. It running out towards the boundary. They get 1. That's all they will get. So that's a single, nice straight bat. It was a full toss, and he drove it nice and straight, beat the cover over midfield, and they got a single. And the score will now move up now to 63 for 3. Williams on 27, with him Mead, who comes into strike, is on 10. Morgan bowls to Mead, and Mead comes forward. He stretches right out to that delivery and blocked it into the offside. At the end of the over, 63 for 3. Williams on 27. Mead is on 10. They need to. Thank you, Kerrian. I love that. I really appreciate that. That is nice. Very nice. I love that, Kerrian. Respect, respect, respect. Of course, respect. So big up Rashada. We thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here. You know, and I think you're in Pakistan right now. The match is when? The 18th. The first match is the 18th. So you're probably in Pakistan or on your way to Pakistan. So big up, enough love Rashada, and go and do well now. Respect every time. As Matthews just pulled out of that as he was going around the wicket. As it appears that the raindrops are coming heavier and heavier, and we may have an early end. It's. I don't think the sun is going to come back out as it did yesterday. It has gone now, and I just don't think, because if you looked in the west, as we saw down the leg side, well taken by the keeper. He didn't quite take it though, but he was able to pat it down. Yes, man, respect there, respect them. Do well in, yeah, man, respect. I'll be cheering you on in Pakistan. I'll be cheering you on. As we watch Morgan goes back to the top of his mark. It was it is not some spectators had left, but it was a good crowd. Drive, Williams drive, misfield in the cover. They should get at least two. They touchdown. The fielder has not yet picked up the ball. The return comes in now, and they'll get two. And so the score goes up now to 65 for 3. Williams is on 29, and Meade remains on 10. At the end of the over, 65 for 3.
Okay, so Mayday, they are 65 for 3. 65 for 3 after 27 overs, and they trail by 225, and they need 226 to win. A mammoth task, but all things are possible, especially to those who believe. So it is 65 for 3. Manchester needs 7 wickets. Mayday need 226 runs. And I know that this is a good match. So Gabriel says he's going to finish today. Let us wait and see. Because I see his bowler coming from that end, not seeing the stumps, almost run up into it. Let us see what will happen. It is 65 for 3. And they are putting on
Harriet.
Can't see the bowler. Where is he?
Harriet.
Oh, he's on the ground. Harriet. And I know that Manchester is tired. And they're putting on the pace bowler in the neck. You know that. So Harriet will be bowling.
I love this move from Manchester. They're ready to come off the field. So I love this move. I think Barry Barnes, the coach of Manchester, is saying that, listen, no more runs off the spinners. You have to bat my spacers. Either the umpire call it off or so. So he moves in there. It's very dark here now at this time. Down the leg side though, you can see Javed is not interested in running at this stage because that was down the leg side. Yes, big boss, Mr. Davis. You heard him just now, Demar Nelson, right? It's very dark, and it happened yesterday, and I see Robinson's, the commentators are communicating, I think the commentators are definitely communicating. There are some hand signal there, but I don't know the umpire language. I don't know that umpire language. But I would expect them to come off any moment now because I'm not seeing the ball. I'm definitely not seeing it. Down the leg side again. Well, surprised that Williams won because just now he clearly wasn't interesting, but the ball goes down to find by with the signal. I'm not seeing the ball. I'm telling you, I'm not seeing the ball one bit. Marky, I'm probably about 70 meters away, but I'm not seeing it. It's getting very dark here now. Yesterday evening we saw the sun was playing cat and mouse. It was dark and then it comes back out, it dark and it comes back out. But this evening is not one of those evenings because there's a dark patch of crowd here towards the western section. Or you could say probably, yes, west of southwest or something like that, in that section. Let's watch though as Harriet comes into Williams. He's into Williams, and Williams just on the back foot, and that delivery takes a long time to come to him. He has to wait on it, and he strokes it out to the field that cover, and there is no run. The score is now 66 for 3. 66 for 3. Mayday now. As we approach close on the second day of the 2024 Headley Cup final. Oh, Manchester love a wicket here in the dark. Comes in now, bowl. And taking on the pad, looking to turn that on the hand side, and there is no run. The bowler needs to pitch up the ball right now. Mayday would not want to lose out another wicket for the rest of the and Manchester, the coach of Mayday, I would be livid that they are still on the field at this moment. They'll be livid. I'm definitely not seeing the ball. And it's the first time from there I'm not seeing the ball. As Aria turns in the distance, he breaks into his run now, just about now, passes the umpire up to the wicket and ball to Williams, and that one kept low, appeal, not outside the umpire. That one is very, very low. And you can see Williams looking at the umpire. He's looking at the umpire. He's probably not seeing it either. It's tough to bat out there. It's very dark and the pace is bowling. But I understand this strategy. I would have used the same strategy. Make the runs off the pace bowler. I'm not bowling any spin bowlers in the dark for no reason. Hop and bowl. Pitched up, and that one crept along the ground. That was very low. I see the umpires are going to have a talk. Yes, it's very dark. So the umpires are going to have a talk. Let's see what happened here, because it's very dark. And there's a breeze blowing across this. I really think that they should come off. In my opinion, I think that it's time for them to come off. They're having a long discussion. And once the discussion is that long, it means they are unsure. And once they're unsure, they should come off. It's really a long discussion they're having. So they are not going to come off. What they're saying. So it's very... So as a good spectator, she has been here all day with us, and all day with us, and she's saying 15 more minutes as we approach. And I would not be, if I'm Mayday, I'd want to come off. I'd be livid. If I'm Manchester I would bring on back more, my fastest bowler in this dark light. That's what I would do. So you have to deal the hand, you have to play the hand you are dealt. But you have to. So Manchester, 13 minutes before the end of the day's play. 66 for 3. Brian Barnes. Is that Brian Barnes? Yes. So Brian Barnes, the Mayday, the Manchester High School captain, he'll be taking up the attack.
Okay, a change of bowler from the northern end.
And this will be very crucial now. It will be very crucial. Barnes. Oh, missed stump there. And that is the injury. That is the injury. I sympathize with Nelson. Nelson is carrying an injury, and I think that's why he could not react fast enough. So I sympathize with him. I just think it's the injury that he's carrying. He was not able to react fast enough. I sympathize with him there. But he's, I'm sure if he was fully fit, then he would have executed that stumping. Mead has to be careful now. He's forward. He plays the ball back down the pitch. Barnes turn away. Expect one of the subordinates to pick it up. And Williams duly obliged and throws it back to him. 66 for 3. Barnes ball to mid and mid drives. Had ricochet off the ball and goes down to the man at mid on, and there is no run. The score remains 66 for 3. Yeah. Watch Barnes now comes in short, and that one should have been put away. It was short, and it should have been put away. Despite everything, that should have been put away. Let's watch now. Barnes into mid, and that one was a mongoose. He got the bat on it. Oh, that one crept along the ground. That absolutely rolled along the ground. Oh my God. He got the bat down at the very last moment. Wow. That one rolled along the ground. Barnes, to me, that was a full toss. And that's what I'm saying now. Those full toss must be put away, because you saw that one that crept along the ground just now. And that full toss should have been put away. I know. And Foster is standing at his stump, but Robinson is clear. Looked at him and he took the ball a hat. So they're going the ball. But Foster is standing. He think they should be coming off. But Robinson is not interested in that. That one really crept along the ground just now. And thank you all for tuning in. It's a pleasure. So Demario All, the Jamaica under 15 captain, is going to come into the attack from the southern end of the ground. You know? So I am not playing this type of cricket. Mr. Gabriel, how are you doing, sir? I don't play this type of cricket, you know. Me I bowl my fast bowler, you know. Yeah. If they want to call it off, they call it off. Yes. Make the runs off the fast bowlers. So Demario All now comes in now. Ball to the left-handed Williams, and Williams just strokes this out into the offside. 9 minutes to go. Well, yes. Graphic designs. Yeah, you say that is night cricket. Well, it's dark. It's no doubt it's dark for cricket. All ball to down the leg side. They will go for one. It came off his body. It probably came off his body, and it would have signaled a dead ball. So he probably didn't run. So maybe that's the reason why he did not run, because it came off his body, and they would have signaled dead ball. As it's very dark. It's even gotten darker in the last minute. It's even gotten darker in the last minute, and I clearly see Williams is saying that it's dark. All bold to Williams, and Williams just blocked another off volley, and there is no run. And there's a Manchester fan to my right, and he's saying that it is extremely dark at this time. As we get back as the pictures come back at this moment. No, you're going too close now, son. Forward. Forward, yeah. You saw what happened a while ago? This is from morning, because he was staying around and you're calling to him and you stop calling to him now. You got to look closer now. Yeah, boys will be boys. Pitched up and he's forward. That's from Demario All. You know, that's a good one, you know. You say, all right. Yeah. You know? He comes in now. All again now. This should be the final delivery of the day's play. Ball to Williams, and Williams is forward. That's the end of the over. And let's see now. The umpires are going to talk. And this should be the final over of the day's play. This should be it. So after 30 over, Mayday are 666 for 3. And you know, and I don't see any reason why this game should prolong. It's yes, that's it. So that's the end of the day's play. So at the end of the day's play, we're in for a cracking third day's play in the final of the Edley Cup. Mayday will need 225. Mayday will need 225. Manchester will need 7 wickets. So at the end of the day's play, on the second day of the Edley Cup cricket match between Mayday High School and Manchester, at the end of the day's play, the score is Mayday leading 291 to win. They are 66 without loss. I'm just going to try to get a word with the coach of the Mayday High School team. Barry, can I get a word with you, Barry? Barry, I can get a word with you. Barry, that's a short word, Barry. What think of the chance going into tomorrow with Mayday needing 265 to win? You need 7 wickets.
Lot of cricket leave. Too early to call. These are schoolboys. So I'm not calling it because so far it's a very good game.
But you're satisfied with the performances of your lads thus far?
Yeah, it could be much better, but I'm satisfied so far.
Thank you very much and best of luck tomorrow, sir. So there we have it from the Manchester High School coach. You know, he's satisfied with the performances of the boys, but he thinks they could have done better. So until tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, this is Carlton Brown for the final time today, tuning out from the Cricket Forum. Have a good evening, everyone. God bless you all.
So